Hi there, and welcome to my Business English Journey, your personal guide to mastering real-life business communication. This is part one of our course, focused on making powerful connections in the business world. If you've ever felt unsure about how to introduce yourself, break the ice, or network confidently in English, you're in the right place. Stay with me until the end for a surprise challenge and to get a sneak peek of what's coming in the next episodes. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel Multae.linguae so you don't miss a thing. This course is built with passion and real-life experience. I know what it takes to go from hesitant to confident in business English, and I want to help you get there too. Here's what we'll explore together. Making introductions. The art of small talk, networking, eating out for business, making business calls, holiday and celebration phrases. Let's dive right in. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, so knowing how to introduce yourself with confidence matters. Here are some examples. Let me introduce myself. My name is Peter Cartwright. I am an engineer, but work as sales manager. Here is my card. I'd like to meet Mr. Green, our CEO. Glad to meet you, Mr. Cartwright. So am I, Mr. Green. Let me introduce our team to you. This is my assistant, Mrs. Johnson. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Johnson. So am I. Call me Anne. I also want you to meet Mr. Lean, the head of our sales department. Nice to meet you, Mr. Lean. Likewise, Mr. Cartwright. Have you met Mrs. Hardy? She is in charge of our overseas division. Actually, your face looks familiar, but I don't think we've actually been introduced, have we? Essential phrases to remember. Can I introduce myself? My name is, and I work for, let me introduce, I'd like you to meet Mr. I also want you to meet Mr. Have you met Mr. Glad to meet you, Mr. So am I, Mr. Likewise. Practice these until they become your second nature. Small talk might seem simple, but it's a powerful way to build rapport. Latin wisdom is qui informatus est, armatus est. Who is informed is armed. Tips for success. 1. Introducing yourself, use a tagline. For example, a hi, I'm Jules from Munich, which allow your interlocutor to ask further questions about your home country or town. 2. When your interlocutor has introduced himself, try to use it later in the conversation. 3. Break the ice with a comment about the weather, the news, etc. 4. Avoid topics of conversation, your health, your private life, politics, religion, gossip. Try to find a shared experience or something else you have in common. 5. Keep the conversation flowing by not monopolizing it. Ask a question and really listen to your colleague's reply. 6. It is often more polite and tactful to avoid questions beginning from who, where, when, etc., especially with someone you don't know very well. You can ask yes-no questions instead, so that the other person can choose how much information to give. 7. Sounds like and phrases like really can be used to indicate that you are interested and listening. 8. Share the information about you, but keep it positive. 9. Remember your exit strategy. It was nice talking to you, or transition word like well. 10. Express you're willing to continue later by using the phrases like I've really enjoyed talking with you. I hope we'll have chance to talk again soon. Leave a positive final impression with a smile and strong handshake. Your phrase bank. Have you ever been to? Did you have a pleasant trip? What are your impressions of? I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Would you like something to drink? What coffee would you prefer? Where are you from? What do you do for living? Can I get you a drink? How lovely to see here. I thought I might see you here. What a coincidence. See you later. Look, I have to go. Catch you later. Let's practice now. Exercise 1. Match the questions AI to the categories 1 to 4. Exercise 2. Alan and Kirsten are making a small talk at the conference. Put the lines in the correct order. Exercise 3. Complete the following questions with the prepositions in the box. Exercise 4. Choose the most appropriate response and explain your choice. Answers are in the video comments. Check your progress. Feel power. Go to the next level. A real business case. Imagine that you are at an international conference or at a party and you need work the room starting conversation. Get to know as much about each person as you can. Introduce the person you have just met to someone else and pass on any information you have. Use the checklist to ensure success. Networking is a nice and a very useful ability to make new contacts and maintain old ones. Here are core communication actions. Greet someone, compliment someone, accept a compliment, agree with someone, ask for confirmation, refer to a previous conversation, express interest, exchange business cards, refer to future contacts, introduce someone to a useful contact. Secrets of the best networkers. 1. Remember the person's name if you met him before. 2. Arrange to meet in the future. 3. Allow the other person to finish his response without interrupting. Compliment the other person on his tie, etc. 5. Introduce him to someone you know. Remember parts of previous conversations. Give him your business card and ask for his. 8. Make regular eye contact during the conversation. Business taboo topics: religion, politics, health. Common dialogue examples. Dialogue 1. So what do you think about the conference? I thought the part of it was really interesting. I'm afraid it wasn't my sort of thing. Dialogue 2. So how long have you been working for the company? Really? So have I. Dialogue 3. Would you be interested in having a lunch someday? Thank you. It would be great. Let's practice. Exercise 5. This is the list of very typical situations when you are networking. Match each situation to 2 things you might say. Exercise 6. Match the sentence beginning AK to the pairs of endings 1 to 11. Exercise 7. Are you familiar in talking shop? Prove it. Complete the sentences with the pairs of words in the box. Remember to check your answers using the keys in the comments to this video. Are you an effective networker? Take this self-assessment quiz. Business lunch or business dinner? It's a good chance to discuss business questions, but it's also a challenge. Don't be a bore and talk about nothing else. Be a good host. Show interest in the restaurant and the food. Dining is more than food. It's an opportunity to build relationships. Key stages: inviting to eat out, describing the place, being a good host, describing dishes, recommending dishes, avoiding disasters, ordering the meal, changing the subject, talking shop, complimenting your host, fighting over the bill. Keep it engaging and stay away from over-talking business. There are many eating out cliches that can help be a good guest or host. Time to practice. Exercise 8. Label the groups of phrases and expressions, AH, according to their purpose, stage. Exercise 9. How do you say something nice about a place? Add the phrases in the box to the diagram below to make 12 useful expressions. Exercise 10. Need to describe the dish. Link the adjectives AN to the nouns in the boxes. Check your answers. The keys are in the comments. Practice your pitch over a meal. Imagine you are going to talk business over lunch. Your partner is a good friend from abroad whom you used to work with in the past. You are visiting their city for a few days and he invited out for a nice lunch. You called him about a week ago and mentioned a business idea you'd like to discuss with him over lunch. If he is interested, you'd like him to be involved, so prepare a short business plan to help you describe your idea. Please use the checklist to do it properly. 1. Clear idea. 2. One strong reason. 3. Invite involvement. 4. Project into the future. If the lunch goes well, offer to pay. Could you remember a time when you totally misunderstand what someone said on the telephone? Really sound rude and unhelpful because you were busy. Just keep putting off a call because you didn't want to speak English. Constantly have to ask the other person to repeat what they say. Actually shout at someone on the phone, completely lose track on the conversation. Just wish you could talk to the other person face to face. Even try pretending you were out to avoid taking a call. Really want to kill the person on the other end of the phone. If you have more than 3 yes answers, let's fix that. Exercise 11. Look at the phrases below and decide who probably said them, the caller or the person who received the call. Mark them C or R or B if both. Exercise 12. Put the lines in the correct order. Exercise 13. Match the differences and distractions, AI, to the appropriate responses, 1-9. Exercise 14. What questions do you think your colleague was asked when the answers you've overheard are following? Exercise 15. How many telephone expressions can you make using one word or phrase from one or two sections below? Kind reminder, the keys with the correct answers are in the comments. Writing memos is a valuable skill, especially when you need to pass a message on to a colleague. Exercise 16. Can you recreate the original voicemail based on the notes, AF, left by the secretary? Refer to the abbreviations in the box in case of need. Time to check your speaking skill. There are 3 real business cases where you need to make a call to your partner to discuss one of the following topics. Select one case or try to practice all of them. Your business trip to another city. Your presentation. Your job interview. Key moments to share joy and congratulations such as follows. General holiday greetings such as, Happy Holidays. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Have a great time over the break. Enjoy your time off. Work-related greetings. Congratulations on your promotion. Well deserved. Cheers to your success. Best wishes on your special day. Wishing you continued success. Or very common formal good wishes. I'd like to extend my warmest wishes for the new year. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations. May this season bring you peace and happiness. Let's make some exercises. Exercise 17. Complete the sentences with the correct phrase or word from the box. Exercise 18. Match each occasion with the most appropriate business phrase. Check your answers with the keys from the comments. Speak out task. Practice greeting a coworker, commenting on the year and offering good wishes for the new year. Greet someone and mention a holiday. Ask about their holiday plans. Offer a congratulation or a good wish. Time to review useful idioms. Here you can find the definitions for talk shop, work the room, hover in the background, crack a joke, break the ice, stick to someone like glue, draw other people into conversation, let your hair down, slip away, cut the preliminaries, get straight to the point. You did it. Now you can. Introduce yourself. Start conversations. Network confidently. Handle business calls. Host professional meals. Congratulate colleagues. Thanks to the authors of these wonderful guidances to business English language. What's next? Stay tuned for part 2, where we explore business meetings and discussions. Subscribe now, like this video, and leave a comment if you found it helpful. Your business English journey has just begun. Let's go further together.